Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers, welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Mennings. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing cargo running again. And this one is a new cargo route that I found, which is really safe and quite profitable. But you do need a caterpillar for it and at least 1.3 million. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that pointer, tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. Don't forget to check out the description for the Discord link, as well as the org link, and the link for joining the YouTube channel if you want to help us out further. And the code dropping down is a code we've picked at random from our comment section. If you want your referral code to show, just leave a comment as if you're subscribed to the channel, and we'll pick one at random again. Especially now we've been giving away the free hover bike thing as well. So let's get into this one, guys. So what I'm doing is I've got the aUEC up and I'm just looking along here. And so I was over at the Pyro jump point earlier and I noticed this Festinite, which has been put in for the hull seas. And I thought, well, I'll check this out with the caterpillar. And so I'm at the Pyro Gateway. I actually saw it at Bikini Point the other day. And so I thought I'd give it a go with the caterpillar and see what I could earn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this and see what we can earn with this. And so it's looking like if I take it from the Pyro one, I can get 307. If I take it from the Terra one, I can get 317. And then drop them off at Orison TDD. But 307 or 301,000, I think that is there. 301,000 is a hefty chunk when you're going to be jumping from a safe zone, which is say the space station area. You're in the space station area, you're going to be jumping from a Armistice zone, and then you're going to come straight into Crusader and just basically get into that planet and then be in an Armistice zone again. So the only Armistice zone that you're not going to be in is from the coming out of the jump and into the atmosphere of Crusader. There could be snags on the way, so that's something to watch out for. It is an easy and safe one, but you do need a big ship, so like the C2 or the Caterpillar for this, and then you can also you're also going to need at least 1.3 million, as you can see there, because it's going to cost us 1.3 million, but it's quite a safe route, this one. And you do have the whole seas that can take this, and obviously they're going to make an absolute fortune from this. But it's good for that we can cash in on this ourselves, because we can actually take these down to the planet, whereas the whole seas can't take it to the planet, where you're going to get a better profit from it than you are dropping off at space stations and stuff like that. And so we can take it down to Crusader itself, which is actually going to give us more profit than obviously a whole sea. Obviously, if we take the amount the whole sea can hold, it might take longer to do it, but we're going to get more profit over time from that. And there's plenty of stock. As you saw there was 90,000, so there's absolutely loads of stock. And so you could be doing 4, 5, 6 runs of this in the time that you're on and be absolutely raking the money in. So I'm over here at the Crusader now. Everything's looking a little bit purple. Just letting these graphics load in. And you'll see now, so I bought that then for 1.3 million, I think it was, 1.327 million. And I'm going to sell it for, so we've got 576, and we're going to sell this for 1.629. So we're going to make about 302,000 profit on that run, going from the Pyro jump point to Crusader. And so I'm going to do this a couple of times. And there's also another thing that I saw there that I'm going to look at. But when you're going back to Pyro, we can also pick up scrap. So if we look here, I'm just going to bring up the SC Trade Tools thing for you guys to look at. The aUEC, sorry. So if I take here, where am I? Pick scrap and choose Orison TDD. And we're going to choose the Pyro Gateway as the drop-off point. Yeah, that one. And we're looking at about 27,000, just short of 28,000. So going back, we're going to 28,000. So we're going to make 320 or 330,000 per trip between the two, going forwards and backwards. And this is one of the first times I've been able to do this. We're grabbing stuff from here and then taking it back to a space station and selling it at the space station. So here we are back over at the jump point, pyro jump point, with the cargo. I'm not too sure what they've done here where I can see all these boxes. It's really annoying, but nothing I can do about that at this moment in time. It'd be a bug that probably needs looking into. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to land and I'm going to go and sell this cargo again. And so once I drop it off here, I would have made the amount. And so yeah, I would have made 333,000 or whatever it was. So you do this 3 times, you've made $1 million in 3 trips, and it probably only takes around 15 minutes or something like that, 15-20 minutes to actually do this run, each run itself. And like I said, basically I'll land in here, sell a cargo, pick up the new cargo, the Hephaestonite, and then come out, grab my jump point, quantum jump point, go straight over to Crusader again, land on Crusader, go through all the transport and all that stuff, and then sell it. But I'm also going to look at this other one here. So if you guys don't have the money for the Hephaestonite, there's also another one here you can look at. And I think with this other one, we probably make around 100,000 on a caterpillar load, but it will only cost 600,000. So it's another one you could look at as well. If you've only got 600,000, maybe looking at this one and maybe you might get some more profit. But the thing is with this one is there's less cargo, and when you get to a place to sell it, you can only sell 5,000 or 500 units, I think it is. And so we're going to look at this in a minute. And so we are back over at the admin office, and the other one I'm looking at is this Dignious route, or whatever it's called. So you can see there's only 697 of the Dignious route, and it will only cost us, I think, 600,000. So if you haven't got the 1.3 million, this could be another one you could look at, or you've got a smaller ship, this could be also another one you could look at. And so I'm going to sell this scrap, and you'll see here I bought this for 78,330. And I'm going to sell this, and the profit of that is 105. So we've made just around 27-ish or something like that, 27,000 something like that we've made from that. And so I could just go and grab this Hephaestonite here. There's 90,000 of it. Oh, you've got this Dignious route, and I want to show you this Dignious route. So with this, we can buy it, the whole lot, but we can only sell 50 units a time, or 500 units at a time, should I say. So if we buy 576, we can only sell 500 of that, and then we have to wait around to sell the other 76. And we'll probably make about 100,000. But the good thing with this is you can go to the other space stations with this one as well. So this is probably more for the Hull C people, where they'll be able to grab this route and then go to the space stations, and because they're docking at space stations, it's probably a better commodity than the Hephaestonite, whereas we're going to get good profit from the Hephaestonite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the thing for this and show you it. So here we are on SC Trade Tools, and I put in there the Dignious route, and you can see it says 13,000, but it's actually 1,300 that we'll get. Not the 13,000 per, not the 13,000. It's actually 1320. I think we sell it for. We'll buy each one for 600 and something. Oh no, 1.17, and then we'll sell it for 1.3. So we'll make about 100 grand, I think, all in all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this, all of this here, for $500,000, and then I'm going to head over to somewhere like Arkel1, just a nearby space station, one of the nearest ones, and then go and sell that and see what we get. So we just paid for that 675,000, and let's go and see what we sell it for. So here I am over Arkel1. Sorry guys, I'm just going through it real quick and not actually showing you me jumping to the locations. You all see how we jump to locations, and I don't want you guys getting bored of watching me jump to locations. So I'm over at Arkel 1, and I'm just going to go into the admin office and sell this. Caterpillar. And we're going to sell 500 because you can only sell 500 at a time. And we're going to sell it for 659,000. So we are around 6,000 less my out of pocket at the moment, but we still have 75 of the route to sell, 76 of the route to sell, and we're going to sell that for about 100k, as you will see in a second. So I'm back. I had to go and nip off somewhere, so I'll give it a little bit of time. I can't tell you how long it would be to actually reload, but I went away for about 20 minutes. And so I'm back on, and I can sell this route here now, and I'm going to sell this for 100k. So altogether, we sold the whole lot for 759,000. So we made about just short of 90,000 on that. So that's another alternative if you don't want to just do the Hephaestionite. Unfortunately, on this section of it, guys, I went back up to the space station and forgot to hit record. So I did go and buy some more Hephaestionite, because I think that's the most profitable in this run. There's so much of it, and it's such a quick trip to do. So I'm going to go and sell this. Again, it'll be the same profit of 330k, and then I'll grab some scrap again, and then head back over to the jump point. And be careful with this Caterpillar once you're doing this. So we're going to sell this now for 1.629 million. Make about 300k again, or just over 300k. And it's so easy because, like I say, you're jumping from a point that's in an Armistice zone, and then landing almost in an Armistice zone again. So that's the beauty of this run. And I'm sorry, guys, to those of you that already know this route, and you're trying to not show it to people. And I'm sorry to people who are not getting the same sort of profits as I am in this. I can't control everything sometimes, because when I put a video out like this, loads of people go and try and do it, and then I get people telling me that they couldn't do it and the profit wasn't the same and stuff like that. So as you saw there, guys, I picked up the scrap, and I'm back over at the jump point, the pyro jump point again. And you saw there I was on with a couple of people. Rico back on, gave me $1 million earlier on for the cargo, which I'm going to send back to him in a bit. So cheers for that, Rico, man. Yeah, absolute star. Peeper, I've not been on with Peeper for ages as well. And Atlantic and a couple of other people. So loved being on with him guys earlier and just chatting in the Discord. And that's why I'm doing this voiceover now, because I was chatting in the Discord, because I was absolutely just enjoying the time with the guys on in the chat from the Discord and loving it. So yeah, so I'm back over at the Pyro jump station again, and I'm just going to go and put my ship away and go and sell this. Now, something I was trying to tell you a second ago is be careful with these jumps. Make sure you do refuel, because this takes a lot of fuel from. You've got a quantum drive that is better, and we're going to go through something in a minute with this, which sort of shows you this. So let me go and sell this cargo now. So here I am at the admin office, and I'm going to sell the scrap first. And again, making about just short of 30 grand profit on that. And this time I'm not going to go for the route. That's more for the guys that go in station to station. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go again for the Hephaestionite. And again, it's going to cost us 1.3 million. Accept that. And then head again straight down. But this time I run into a problem. I didn't refuel. And because I didn't refuel, I ended up coming across a bug, and it wouldn't let me refuel. And I probably tried over 3 hours to try and get myself to refuel. And in the end, I had to do something weird in the end to fix it. And we'll get into that now. So here I am, you'll see me now try and refuel. because I set off out and realised I had no fuel. So you see there I've got 985,000 with the 1.3 million on top of that in cargo. And it's just not letting me refuel at all. And I try a couple of times, I try re-landing, coming back in, re-landing, coming back in. And then I try going on the pads, and it always keeps just giving me the same. So what I do in the end is I try something different, and I'm going to jump to that now. But what I've done is I took my Spirit A1 for a ride, because it's really, really fast at jumping around. And I've gone over to her L5, and I'm going to try and pick up this TS2. Because I want this TS2 as a drive anyway later on. So I'm going to pick this up and see if this does anything for me. So I'll pick that up, head back to my A2, and I'm going to put this onto my ship. Look at them bombs. I mean, oh, this is such a beautiful ship. I'm so happy I've got this at the moment. Even though I've got no use for the bombs unless I'm doing some missions where I need to drop the bombs. I'm just loving the ship itself at the moment. So don't forget to drop that into your vehicle. Don't leave it in the inventory. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back and see if that works. So make sure we've got that. And then what I'll do is I'll go to my thing, Caterpillar, and then I'm going to change out that system, and I'm going to put in the new quantum drive, the TS2. And I want to keep this TS2, so that's just cost me 93,000, I think it was. And what I'll do is I'll get out the Caterpillar, head downstairs and see if I can jump now, or see if it refuels my fuel, is the other thing to check as well.
Your vehicle has been...
So here I am in the Caterpillar, and now I'm going to see if I can actually jump. And so we've got to, I can set a route. No, so it looks like that was 1.6, no, that was 1,600 distance when I had the other drive in. So that makes me think, well, what I think I need a more fuel efficient drive. So I got the TS2, which is the military grade, but it only has a short distance, it has a quick spool up time and stuff like that. But it only has a short distance. And because I've only got a low amount of fuel in my ship, I'm going to have to go and get a better drive. So what I've done is I've gone over to Arc L1, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this other drive here, this other system, and I'm going to pick up this Airbus here, Airboss or whatever it's called, Aerobos. And so that is a Class A civilian drive, and it has a really, really long range on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that onto the Caterpillar instead. And I'm hoping that then gives me the distance then to at least get somewhere with the small bit of fuel I've got. And hopefully then I can refuel at a different station, because this one I've been trying for 3 hours. So I'm going to put this Erebus on. And it's a Class A size 3.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
So let's get out the Caterpillar. And what I've done is I've left my A1 on the pads downstairs, and I've left the door open so somebody else can grab that if they want. Let's jump on here. And hopefully this time, because it's a better economy drive, I'm hoping now this at least lets me get from this station, because with the fuel I had in the other drive, I couldn't get anywhere, any other place to try and restock or refuel. So I was literally stuck here, and I couldn't get lifts there, I couldn't recall my ship or anything like that. So there we go, boom. So now its required fuel is only 600. So I can't actually get to Crusader itself, but I can actually get to Crew L4. And when I get to Crew L4, I'm hoping then I can actually refuel from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to Crew L4, I'm going to refuel, and then from there I will move forward from that and try and sell this cargo. So I'm just leaving the station now, and I'm just typing in the chat here, anybody wants to try out this A1. I've left one on the pad and they can come. I've left the door open and they can come and try it. And that's just some of the things I like to do. Like if I've got something like people, you know, can't get and they want to try, I'll leave it lying around for people to try, because I'm not going to use it. I'm going, once I've get this once this cargo's gone, I'm going to log off. So why not let somebody else have use of my ship when, you know, that they can't actually can look at it, test it out and stuff like that without having to buy it and stuff like that. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go forward. I'm going to jump to the point I need to jump to, get some fuel, and hopefully get this cargo sold. I don't know why it's showing all the boxes. That's horrible, like whatever they've done there. So here I am over at RL4, I think it is. And hopefully this time it lets me actually refuel. I'm hoping. There we go. And there we go. So yes, it's letting me refuel. So thank God for that. So at least I was able to save it by grabbing the drive. I spent 200,000 or 213,000 on the 2 drives. I could sell the drives, but I think if I try and sell the drive I've got in it at the moment, even though I paid 120 grand for it, I'll only be able to sell it for about 11,000. So I might as well just keep it. It's cost me 200,000 to get these drives, but I wanted one of the drives anyway, but then I've got this other one for more economy if I need it. And I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to make about 300k on the job itself. So I'll make 100k after the buying the things that I've bought. And so it's not a big deal. At least I still made 100k and got an upgraded drive. So here I am over at the TDD at Orison. If it lets me in. Doors are closed to me apparently. Just see the change in colour and the shaders, and maybe I need to delete my shader folder. And we'll sell this, and this is going to be probably the last one, but I'd say probably you'd be able to do 3 runs in an hour of this, so you definitely make $1 million in an hour from this. And so we're going to sell this for 1.6 million, slightly less, about 20 grand less I think. So I think the more you're selling it, and the more it becomes less, and the more less demand it becomes, the less money you're going to get. So accept that. And I think I started off with 1,570,000, and I now have 2,367,000. But if you take the 213 grand, I would have made, I would have had 2,580,000. So I would have made about 1 million, or just over 1 million. 1,010,000 or something I would have made. And I could do that in about an hour. So that's actually quite a really good run. If you've got a Caterpillar and you've got 1.3 million, you can actually make $1 million in an hour with that. So that's a really good run. I've enjoyed that one. So hopefully there you guys get something from this. And sorry again guys if you all jump on it at the same time after seeing this video and you can't get the cargo, or you can't make the same profit because it's being hammered. But it's just another route for you guys to look at. So we hope you like this video guys. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that pointer for us guys and tickle that like button. Don't forget to hit the unsubscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. I'm always looking at these cargo videos and different routes and stuff like that and trying to give as much info as I can on that. I'm really enjoying the videos, so it really helps when you guys hit the subscribe, and also when you comment and let us know your thoughts on it and what you've been doing in your cargo runs, any cargo runs you want me to look at. So yeah, so we hope you like that one guys, and we'll see you guys in the verse.